good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Aiden Matter, and we are live from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut, the Rose of Connecticut, ladies and gentlemen, as the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks are playing host today to the Wallingford Hawks. So it's a battle of Hawk supremacy here today. You see Wallingford going through their warm-ups, wearing their orange sweaters with the shells of the Islanders' old third jersey that they first came out with during the Alexi Yash and Mike Pekka years, with the Wallingford logo across the chest, blue shoulders, blue numbers with white trim, blue shorts, and blue socks with white and orange trim. And in between the pipes for Wallingford is going to be number 26, Luke Lukowitz-Fort. He gets the start there. He is number 26, wearing Patrick Flatley's old number for Wallingford here today. And down at the other end, your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks, wearing their home white sweaters with the blue shoulders, yellow trim, blue numbers with yellow trim, blue names across the top, black shorts, white socks with yellow and blue stripes. So this is the Squirt division, ladies and gentlemen. We play 12-minute stanzas. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. Let's see, body contact, body checking is illegal at this age group. And if it's tied at the end of regulation, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime. And if you commit an infraction, saying tripping, slashing, hooking, spearing, kneeing, a variety of different things, it's only an infraction for 1 minute. So I say, you might as well go out there and lay the lumber into somebody. You're only going to be in the sin bin for 60 seconds. The punishment doesn't fit the crime. So I say go out there and do it. But that's just me. USA Hockey frowns upon that philosophy. All right, we're about ready to get underway. Trying to see who's getting the start in between the pipes. Looks like it's going to be number 62. That's Connor Holt. He's getting the start in between the pipes today for your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. What an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be here with you today. This should be a real good event here. I'd like to hear some music, though. No music coming from the DJ at the scorer's booth. We got to get music going on here. Hockey without music, ladies and gentlemen, is like a library without books. It just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I digress. All right, looks like we're about ready to get underway. We got 3 officials out there for the game, so the young ladies and lads won't be getting away with any sort of shenanigans or tomfoolery. And they got 6 eyes on them, keeping an eye on them. Perhaps one of the officials is in training mode. Sometimes that's why they have 3. The officials have done a fantastic job this season thus far. And the less power plays that they hand out, the happier the broadcaster is, because I like 5-on-5 hockey. And when 5 kids can play hockey instead of 4, well, that's more kids playing hockey. So you do the math. All right, we are about ready to get underway. Warm-ups are over. Time to wrap up. Everything at home, get this on the big screen. Pour that sarsaparilla high and cold. Put the horsey sauce on the roast beef sandwich. It's game time, ladies and gentlemen. The best time of the day as the Seahawks take on the Hawks. Like I said, the winner gets bragging rights to be the top Hawk in the state here today. So a lot on the line here between Wallingford and Southeastern Connecticut. Thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with Aiden Matter, our cameraman here today. We are about ready to get underway. This should be a good one. This is the Squirt division, so 10U. So the boys and girls out there are like 9 and 10 years old, probably 2nd or 3rd grade, I would imagine. Perhaps starting to learn their, multiplication tables and things of that ilk. I'm not sure exactly what the curriculum is for a 3rd grader anymore. I just remember when I got to 3rd grade, things got, difficult and went downhill from there. All right, the Hawks break their huddle. The Seahawks break their huddle. We are about ready to get underway. Wallingford skating from your left to your right. The Seahawks from your right to your left. Unless you're watching the game in Australia, then, of course, it's the other way around down under. All right. Face off across the center ice. Burton Fisher getting the start at center. Looks like Harrell, number 91. Alec Harrell getting the start on left wing. McAuliffe on defense. Out there with, trying to see who there is. I think that's Reinick. And Gable Reinick getting the start on right D. And the ref checks with the goaltender, checks with the scorer's table. About ready to drop the puck. He drops the puck, and we are underway from the Rose Garden here in Norwich. Wallingford taking on your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Quickly now, the Seahawks going defense to offense. Oh, that could have been a whistle. He carried the puck back in. Got to like the refs letting the boys and girls play there. They're not supposed to be any delayed offside, so good job by the whistle ref there. Here's a chance now for Wallingford right off the bat. Walking in all alone to the forehand. He scores! The Hawks get on the board on the first shift. as bursting in all alone, waiting for the young lad to turn around so he can see his number. Still can't see it. I think it's number 48, Jonathan Cavanaugh. That's the only guy on the roster that's in the 40s. So I'm going to go with Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh, great burst of speed there. Walked in, buries the biscuit there for Wallingford. And they take an early 1-0 lead. Just 23 seconds into the affair, if my math is correct. And ladies and gentlemen, like Tony Stark, it always is. All right, Seahawks now looking to regroup, down 1-0. Puck sent in off sides is the call at the blue line. As one of the Wallingford Hawks was up ahead. Wallingford not with a deep bench today. So if I'm the Seahawks, I'm getting over the red line. I'm dumping it in. I'm making them skate and go get it. You want to tire them out. They only got 2 subs. Hey, not your problem. Never let a crisis go to waste. I'll make them tired if you can. Cavanaugh, there he is, the goal scorer. Number 48 in your scorecard. Harrell on left wing. That's Alec Harrell's favorite team is the Tampa Bay Lightning. He loves Legos and Star Wars. I imagine he must love Lego Star Wars there just by, if put 2 and 2 together. It would be logical. But, we don't like to jump to conclusions. All right. Got Slalov. Got Styler in the corner trying to get the puck in front dangerously. Right on the side. Nice save by Holt. The rebound. They jam out. It's still loose in front. Williams trying to get it out of there. Oh, excuse me. That was Fisher. I apologize. And finally, the ref blows it dead. So Wallingford came within an inch there of taking a 2-0 lead. Less than a minute into the affair. Great job by the netminder, Connor Holt, to hold the fort there for the Seahawks. All right, fresh legs out there for both organizations. You see Littlefield arriving, number 27. Looks like Williams on D, Mooney. That's Lydia Mooney on right wing. And on defense there is Page, Magnosa, number 2. Across from her, looks to be Adam Essig. There for Wallingford. Wallingford in orange, Seahawks in white, 1-0. Wallingford leading the affair, the goal by Cavanaugh. All right, ref drops the puck, and we are back underway. Dangerously out in front. That one just missed as it got pushed wide right off the faceoff. Back to the blue line now, Magnosa. Magnosa doing a nice job keeping it in, hounded there by the Seahawks, number 88. Along the boards now, trying to get it out. Can't get it out now. That's Misa Pezic. Lost the handle on it. Oh, no, that's 85. It's 85. His jersey's curled up a little bit there. Sorry about that. As it ends up behind it. Oh, no, he is wearing 88. Now I'm really confused. I don't have an 88 on my roster. I'm going to have to do some research. Here's Matty Williams now. Williams, nice tape-to-tape pass there as they look to break it out. Seahawks couldn't connect on the pass, but Williams tracks it down. Williams trying to get the puck out. Wallingford kept it in at the blue line, but turned out to be offsides. Who is that, number 88? I got to find out who that is. Turn around, young lad. Fabinaski. I don't have him on my roster. All right, we're going to have to add him. I think it says Fabinaski. Well, his mama call him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay. So Fabinaski, till further notice. All right. Face-off just outside the Seahawks zone. 1-0 Wallingford leading it. The goal by Cavanaugh. And just 25 seconds into the affair. 23, if my memory serves. And sometimes it still does, despite what I tried to do with it back in college. Or do to it, I should say. On it now is Ingrid Moore. Moore sending it up. Did she gain the red line? The ref says no. Clearly the ref has nowhere to go this afternoon as it's blown dead on icing there for a half a step at the red line. 10:19 left to go here. In the early going, a lot of whistles here. The game a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. As the greatest aviator in the history of piloting once said, of course, I'm talking about none other than the legendary Ted Stryker. All right, on right wing, number 85. That's Dan Mistrezek. Dan Mistrezek on right wing. Number 51, McAuliffe on D. Face-off won by the Seahawks as they try to get to the cooker, but away comes Wallingford now with it. Down the right wing they go. Carrying the puck out to center ice with a head of steam. Nice job there to stay on sides. As Minor Frank, got the puck in. Bouncing puck along the boards now. Lost the handle on it. Sent behind the net it goes now. On it there. Chasing it there is McAuliffe. Wallingford got to it. Got the shot away. Nice save by Holt. Good job there by Reineck. Come over and knock it aside. Here come the Seahawks now as they knife it out to center on the backhand and ends up all the way at center ice. Chased down there by Magnosa. Magnosa tried to get it up, knocked down, then back the other way now. Here comes Norridge. Norridge letting the shot go wide of the goaltender. Lukowitz Fort. A lot of hyphenated names there on Wallingford. That makes it tricky on the broadcast. And now I've got to get 2 names right. I have enough trouble getting 1 name right. Over the blue line, stepping in. Nice defensive play there by Reineck as he forced the play to the outside. In the corner now, comes back in front. Reineck knocked that down. Reineck with the green bright tape on his stick there. Knocked the puck away. 9:15 to go. Back to the blue line. Magnoza keeping it in. Lets the shot go. Deflects in front. Holt did a nice job to close the wickets on a deflection. The rebound's still loose. They jab at it. Big save there by Holt. Reineck tried to cut it into the goaltender, but the ref said play on. Here come the Seahawks now looking to break it out, trying to hit the pass up the middle. Looks like they might get it out here, and they do. They get it out to center, sent back in by Wallingford. And because USA Hockey does not allow for delayed offsides, rather than playing hockey right now, we're watching the ref pick up the puck, and everybody have to stop playing hockey. But I digress. You can see how important it is that the kids can't have delayed offsides. Got to stop the play. I've written USA Hockey. I've called USA Hockey. I've slept outside the offices. I've gone on multiple hunger strikes. But there's only so much you could do, ladies and gentlemen. I got a family to feed, you know. There's only so much one guy can sacrifice in the cause of delayed offsides. Here's Williams now. Williams sending it down. That one's going to be on net. Right on the goaltender, and a nice job there by Lukowitz Fort as he covers up, and there'll be no further play. 8:40 left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0 Wallingford leading it. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Brought to us by our good friends at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractor. Paul's been in business for over 30 years right here in Connecticut, in the New Haven, Northeast area. Whether you need a addition to your home, garage, doors, windows, a brand new house made, man cave, or perhaps you want that she shed, give Paul a call at Paul Johnson Builder and General Contractors. Williams on his horse to get the puck out the face-off. Williams did a nice job to track it down. Got it to the blue line, but Wallingford kept it in there. On it now is Minor Frank. Frank in the corner. Got it back in front. Went off the side of the net as Williams got back to help out. Wallingford in the corner now. Got it out in front. Williams says, get that out of here, as he does his best Dikembe Mutombo interpretation there. As Matty Williams protects the house. Here comes Moore now. Moore turning at center ice, getting the Jets going. Gains the red line and dumps it in. Williams sends it back to Moore. Moore sending it back behind the net. Chasing it down on it now is Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh on the backhand looking for his second of the morning. A nice stop there by Holt. As Connor Holt gets back to his feet. He has a chance in front now. Bouncing puck dangerously. Minor Frank chases it down and comes back to the blue line, letting the shot go out to block it nicely there. Good job there. Number 23, Cameron Ponsalem, as he came out to block that shot. Wallingford still with it. Walking in, pulling the trigger, they score! Jonathan Cavanaugh got to the cooker there as the puck sprung loose. Let the shot go. Buries the biscuit for his second goal of the morning, does Cavanaugh. And Wallingford extends the lead 2-0. Here's your score. That was a real nice play there by Cavanaugh as he got to the puck. Let the quick shot go, waiting for the goaltender to go down. Showed a lot of patience as he buried the biscuit. So Wallingford leading this one 2-0 in the early going. 7.5 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. Seahawks get it back to the red line. Here comes Wallingford now, dumping it back in. Best play in hockey. Gain the red line, get it deep, and make a beeline for the puck. Arrive in ill humor, get it back in front for a scoring opportunity. That's exactly what Wallingford's doing here. They get it out in front. Looks like they read my book. He has a chance now. Get to the cooker. That's my autobiography, the Scotty Bonner story. Along the boards now, trying to get it back in front. Comes back to the blue line. Nice job there by Magnoza. Just, I would say, fencing it back in. A little bit of a joust there. Looking like she was atop a horse back in medieval days. Cleared and out to center it comes now with just under 7 minutes to go. The Seahawks track it there. They get to it. Fisher will send it all the way down. Hit the official on the way down, so Wallingford will have to try to get it out. That's knocked down. Back the other way now, D'Ambria. D'Ambria lets the shot go, and that just trickles just wide as the Seahawks look to get on the board. Cleared and out to center it goes, tracked down by McAuliffe. McAuliffe sending it back in, but the refs say across the blue line. And because there's no delayed offsides in youth hockey, because USA Hockey doesn't like fun, we are not playing hockey right now. We're watching the ref chase the puck, pick it up, and everybody have to stop. 6:35 left to go. We should be playing hockey right now. As leaning in is Mooney. Mooney with the puck. On the faceoff, pushes it forward. Lydia Mooney, number 6 in your scorecard. Here comes Wallingford now, down the right wing with the puck, over the blue line, sending it in. That's Adam Messick. Messick sends it behind the net. Chasing it there is McAuliffe. Nice job by McAuliffe there to go to the forehand. You always want to try to get the puck out on the forehand if you're a defenseman. Matty Williams knows that, and he gets it out on the forehand and then rolls away all the way to the other blue line. Chased down there by Mignoza. Mignoza under duress, sending it up the boards. Mooney read that. Mooney left it at the blue line, sent ahead. Now a chance for Wallingford back the other way. That's Minor Frank. Frank over the blue line, walking in, tried to get it in front. Nice job of back checking there. As Dennis McGulphy came all the way back to break it up. Here come the Seahawks now. Back the other way with speed. Down the left wing they go. Losing the handle on it temporarily there was Mooney. Oh, Mooney had the Jets going there. She makes a move with the blue line. There's nobody behind him. Walking in, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Along the boards, there it goes in front. Chance in front now on the backhand. They score! Nova Minor Frank got to the rebound, utilizing the backhand there. A beautiful shot on goal. And with 5:35 left to go here in the opening stanza, the Hawks take a 3-0 lead. That was a real nice play there by Minor Frank to get to that puck and let the backhand shot go. And the backhand, of course, the most difficult shot in hockey for a goaltender to stop. All right, face off at center ice now. Mooney lost the handle on it. Back the other way now comes Nova Minor Frank, Nova Minor Frank. Nova's the first name. I like that. That's a cool name, Nova. I've seen that name a couple of times now. That's pretty cool. Here's a chance now, a foot race ensuing as the Seahawks try to get to it. Knocked down by the defense of Wallingford, and back the other way they come now. Essick down the right wing. Offsides at the blue line. That was a real nice play there by Ingrid Moore to shack that puck down for Wallingford on a foot race. She was hounded there by number 27. That's Littlefield. Jackson Littlefield, number 27 in your scorecard. He's a skateboarder and snowboarder. He loves drawing and riding dirt bikes. He's an outdoorsman, this young lad. It's his first year playing professional hockey on a team. Well, you wouldn't know it with that burst of speed. That young lad can skate. All right, number 27, Jackson Littlefield. Well, I think you're doing a great job, young man. Keep it up. All right, here's Reineck now. Reineck on the backhand wearing Billy Smith's old number 31. Got it out to center. A foot race now as the Seahawks get to it. Down the right wing with speed. Over the blue line. At the dot, pulling the trigger. Steered aside by Lukowitz Fort. That's the Seahawks with their best opportunity of the morning. Nice play there by Reineck to keep the puck in. But it doesn't come back out to center. That's knocked down. Trying to get it back in now, Mizarek. There's Chazek, Offsides at the blue line. You see number 10 out there. That's Julian Norridge. He also plays lacrosse and is learning to play the trombone. Nice. I love music. Favorite hockey team is the Edmonton Oilers, and his favorite player, the great Connor McDavid. Thank God, ladies and gentlemen. Thank the maker. Hockey training camps opened up this week. Hockey is back. Preseason hockey starts this week. Preseason games, I should say. The hockey offseason is the shortest in professional sports, and it's by far way too long. Along the boards now, digging and mucking. Panthers looking to repeat. Kyle Oposo retired yesterday. Long-time Islander. There's a chance now, walking in with the puck, trying to catch up to it. Holt made the save. The rebound comes loose as Minor Frank got to it. Got the shot away, and Holt got the flipper on that. Back checking to get to it there. That one steered aside by Holt. Goes behind the net. On it there's Reineck. Reineck trying to get the puck out. Couldn't collect. Here come the Seahawks now. Away to center they come now. That's Norridge. Norridge, nice job to keep the puck in there by Wallingford. And another opportunity. Chopping at it there. Real nice defensive play there by Reineck as it goes off into the corner. On it in the corner now. That's Reynolds. Waylon Reynolds got the puck in front dangerously. That went off the skate there of McAuliffe. Comes out back in front. They jab at it. Still loose. They score! Wallingford got back to the puck. Bang the rebound home. Not sure who's going to get credited with it. Is it's going to be Reynolds? Or was it number 48? Cavanaugh for the hat trick. I think it was Reynolds. And either way, 4-0 is the score. And we will continue to update the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. But if it gets, too far out of reach either way, we'll just leave it where it is. Here comes Wallingford now. The most important part of kids at this age level is that they're excited to put the skates on tomorrow. You never want to take that away from a kid. You win, you lose, these things happen. That's life. Sometimes you get your lunch handed to you, but you never want to take away that enthusiasm, that love of the game. So that's number one in my book. Down the right now, that's Reynolds. Reynolds with the puck. Reynolds at the dot. Reynolds with room. Sliding it across. Nice defensive play there as McAuliffe came back to break it up. Back to the blue line it goes now. Stepping into it now is Moore. Moore lets the shot go. Got a lot on that. Wearing Steve Grogan's old number 14 is Ingrid Moore. In the corner now by the Zamboni door with just under 3 minutes left to go here in the affair. Back to the blue line it goes. Tracked down. Kept in at the blue line by Moore on the backhand. Bouncing puck sent back out. Now is a chance for the Seahawks coming away with it. There's Norridge. Norridge fighting through traffic. Moves the puck out to center ice. Good job by Norridge there. Norridge trying to lay the lumber into Moore. Chopping at her as she goes by. Norridge causing a bit of havoc out there as he's looking to perhaps spend some time in the sin bin. So nice stop there by the netminder Holt with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. Fisher leaning in to take the draw now. Up against Harrell. Williams out there, McAuliffe, and number 39, wearing Hubie McDonough's old number is Steve D'Ambra. Hubie McDonough, I thought he would always be my all-time favorite Islander for as long as I lived, but then Matty Martin came on the scene, and, well, as much as I'll always love Hubie McDonough, don't ever get me wrong, we had a dog named after Hubie McDonough when I was in high school. We named the dog Hubie. We named the dog Indiana. Matty Martin has surpassed Hubie, and I hope Matty makes the Islanders on a professional tryout. I hope he makes the team. Come on, Lou, do the right thing. Not just for doing the right thing, but the fact that as the goaltender went to cover it behind the net and getting jousted out there, as McAuliffe came over, and now they're exchanging pleasantries, McAuliffe and Kavanaugh. Oh, things getting a little spicy out there in the Squirt division. That pleases the broadcaster. I don't know why they don't let these kids fight. I wrote USA Hockey about that too, but they frown upon that as well. I know there's somebody at home right now. Oh, my God, I can't believe he said that. Yeah, they'll be all right. They're mostly made of cartilage at this point anyway. Well, the refs getting together to see where they're going to go for lunch. All right, looks like they're going to be headed to the pizzeria. I saw the ref give the internationally recognized sign for half pepperoni as they break their huddle, and looks like we might drop the puck again soon. Any day now. We should drop the puck any second. The ref coming over to explain to the coaching staff what went on. And it looks like we might have a penalty handed out here, which does not please the broadcaster. I say let the boys play and the girls. I mean, you know, what do you want the guy to do? They were chopping at his goaltender. I think D'Ambra did exactly what he should do. Well, that might not be the first time in life you get punished for doing the right thing, kid. These things happen. You just got to bounce back and get out there in a minute. Like I said, penalties are only a minute in the Squirt division, so like I said, you may as well just lay the lumber into everybody out there. It's only a minute. You know, no big deal. 2:10 left to go here. A little bit of a delay here rather than just letting the kids play 5-on-5. I really like to see the refs let the boys play a little bit more there. That's just me. And this is one of the reasons why. All right, well, stay tuned. We got back-to-back Hamden Dragons coming to visit us. Our Pee Wee team and our Bantam team are going to be taking on the Dragons of Hamden here today in their beautiful green and yellow sweaters. All right, scorekeeper's trying to get the penalty up on the board. Listen, if they can't get the penalty up on the board, just let the kid out of the box and we'll play 5-on-5. We'll be all right. It's been over a minute now anyway. He should come out anyway at this point. All right, and any second now. There it is. Good job by our scorekeepers. And the penalty, and the goaltender got the penalty. So they gave a delay of game to the goaltender. You'd never give a penalty to the goaltender. Oh, my goodness, I couldn't possibly be more upset than I am right now. Quick shot in front, dazzling stop by Holt. So it was delay of game as one of the Seahawks was forced to serve it as an old third-string backup netminder for University of Stony Brook Seawolves and Patriots, ladies and gentlemen. To see a penalty called on a goaltender really, really grinds my gears. Really boils my stew. You never, ever call a penalty on a goaltender, ever. And you got to remember, I grew up watching one William Smith play net. Oh, my goodness. So delay a game is the call as the goaltender covered the puck behind the net. I thought it was for jousting at the guy for going after the goaltender. Well, there you have it. All right, so 37 seconds remaining on the power play for Wallingford. They lead this one 4-0. Looking to extend the lead. Holt. That's the best thing, though, about being a goaltender, though. You commit a penalty and somebody else has got to go sit there. No, sorry about that, pal. Buy you a soda after the game. All right. And here we see two left wings out there, and nobody on the right wing for Wallingford. I don't know when this started, and I'm not knocking Wallingford. You see all the teams do it now in the offensive zone. And no, sir, I don't like it. Got to cover the other team's wing, especially when you got the power play. What is the point in leaving the other team's wing uncovered when you have the power play? But somebody in USA Hockey put it in some book somewhere, and everybody, like sheeple, just follow right or wrong. It makes no sense. I say the same thing every game, so don't think I'm picking on the Wallingford coaching staff. You see team after team after team do it, and it's just not smart. All right, here's more now. And I know it comes down from USA Hockey because they want everybody to be exactly the same. That's why they don't teach hockey. They only do the ADM model. That's why the Canadian Hockey Club has been struggling the last decade and even things out because they are not as good as they used to be because they don't play hockey. They just do ADMs. Nobody has hockey IQ anymore. Along the boards now. Well, if I sound like a grumpy, get off my lawn old man, that's because I am. At the boards now, letting the shot go. That just missed, but it makes no sense. Just makes no sense. Bodies collide in the corner, trying to get it back in front. The Seahawks cleared, but not out. Kept in by Moore. Boy, Moore's having a real nice game with that blue line. Good job to get out to Moore there. And then knocked the shot down there by Fabianski. I'm trying to get his name more correctly there. Fabianski, it looks like, on the jersey. Fabianski did a nice job to get out there. Chopping at it. There was number 27, Littlefield. Into the corner it goes now. 23 seconds left to go here in the opening chapter of our story here tonight. Along the boards now, trying to get the puck out, sending it down low. That one deflected back to the blue line. Walking in, looking to pull the trigger there is McNoza. Ends up in the corner. On the stick now, a minor Frank. Frank hounded there by Williams. Nice job by Matty Williams to dislodge the puck. And the Seahawks get it out to center. Sent back in by Wallingford. And there's the buzzer as the opening stanza comes to a close. All right, we'll be right back with the start of the second period in just a moment. You're watching Seahawks hockey on the SoLu Broadcasting Network. 4-0. Wallingford leading Southeastern Connecticut. Oh, awesome, thank you. I was wondering where he was. I know he had, okay. Oh, I know who that is. I know you guys. All right, cool. Now, thank you so much. Appreciate that. No, my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the SoLu Broadcasting Network. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. I hope you poured yourself a fresh sarsaparilla. I hope you got yourself a bag of Funyuns, as we are about ready to get underway here. As reporting for duty, that's number 51. That's Kira Wazalewski. Wazalewski, number 51 in your scorecard. McAuliffe, number 52. Down the left wing now with speed, carrying the puck out now. Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh's got two today. Kavanaugh at the dot, lets the shot go. Big stop by Holt. And as Holt goes to wickets there, it's a nice save by Holt. All right, along the boards now. Puck bounces around. McAuliffe is 51. Wazalewski's 52. Sorry about that. Here's a chance in front now. They jab at it. Covering it up is Holt. Wazalewski, center man, flying. Good job there by the Seahawks defense. All right, face-off come to the left of the netminder now. He catches conventionally from my perspective. Rick DiPietro would disagree. Grant Fuhr certainly sees it differently. And the legendary Darren Pupa from the old Buffalo Sabres back in the day at the Odd. I remember when Pupa, he was the first really tall goaltender. He was like 6'4", which today is like average at best. Quick shot, nice stop by Holt. I remember people saying, oh, you can't be that tall and play goal. Stupid things people say. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Man in front all alone, trying to turn on it there. It was Waylon Reynolds. Whenever I see the name Waylon, I think of the guy from, oh gosh, I can't remember, from, come on, with Patrick Swayze, and they just did the remake with Conor McDavid. What was the name of that movie? Not Conor McDavid, Conor McGregor. Anyway, here's a chance now for the Seahawks. Looking to get off the schneid, walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Lukowitz Fort. As walking in all alone there was Shazik. Shazik with the chance there. Here comes Wallingford now, knifing it up. A foot race ensuing. Reynolds trying to get through with the goaltender. Holt coming out will cover up, and there'll be no further play. Roadhouse was the movie I was trying to think of. Come on, brain. I don't like you, and you don't like me, but we've got to work together. As the great Homer Simpson of Springfield, we're not sure where, once said. I'm sure they're going to let us know when the Simpsons, if they ever do come to an end, where Springfield they are living in. There's quite a number of Springfields in America. I know it's right next to the nuclear power plant, owned by the great and legendary Montgomery Burns. All right, face off deep in the Seahawks zone, 4-0 Wallingford leading it, 10:28 left to go here in the second stanza. And you see the wing completely uncovered on the face-off, so the Seahawks get the puck freely there. Again, that's why you don't leave that wing uncovered. Again, there's nothing against Wallingford. Please do not misunderstand me. I say it every game, every time I see it. I say it during my daughter's games when they leave the wing uncovered. No one listens to me. What do I know? Behind the net. I know there's a reason for it, but, it just doesn't make any sense. Again, no, I'm saying everything from the perspective of no goaltender. So leaving a wing all alone, to me, just doesn't make sense. And leaving a defensive wing all alone to get the puck unabated on a faceoff. To me, again, I don't know. There's got to be some sort of analytical guy, from Moneyball. It makes sense to him. But anyway, I digress. Here's Fisher now behind the net. Fisher trying to get it up along the boards to Harrell. Harrell, number 91, wearing Steve Stamkos' number. Stamkos now a resident of Nashville, Tennessee. On the backhand dangerously now. Here's Essig. Essig back to the blue line. Letting the shot go through traffic. Bounces around. Williams chopping out of the backhand. Gets pushed just wide. As Gostila got to it there. It's Waverly Gostila. Seahawks trying to get it out. That's Fisher. Fisher up ahead now with Williams. A 2-on-1 developing for the Seahawks. Fisher to the outside. Poke checked away, but following it up nicely is D'Ambra. D'Ambra down the right wings. Sending it behind the net now. Fisher on it there at the goal line. Letting the shot go. Bouncing around dangerously. It's poke checked out of harm's way. There by the net minor, Lukowitz Fort. Back the other way now. Here comes Wallingford. That one dumped in. Going to be on net. Saved by Holt. The rebound. Holt covers up. God willing, there'll be no delay of game against our goaltender yet again. Looks like he's safe this time. As he covers the puck in front of the net. If you cover the puck behind the net, it apparently is delay of game. Now we're in Italy, so you have to make my bunk. If we were in Germany, I'd have to make your bunk. Army regulations. All right, face off deep now in the Seahawks zone. Under 9 minutes to play here in the second stanza, the middle stanza. Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. Learned that in college. Again, we see two right wings, and the Seahawk right wing is uncovered. Quick shot off the face-off. They score! Waverly Gostila let the shot go right off the face-off. It found its way on target. That's a good face-off. I guess if you got to call it a win, usually if you push it forward, it's not considered a win. But now, if you score a goal, I guess you got to consider it a win. So a good job there by Gostila. And the Hawks extend the lead, does Wallingford. Well, good job there on the face-off to let that shot go. Get it on net. I was waiting for the puck to bounce to the second right wing, and the guy buried it. That's inevitably going to happen at some point this year. It's just math. Knocked down in the Seahawks. Turning back the other way, Littlefield. That's all right. You don't mind that. Back the other way now. Sending it in. Out there for the Seahawks now is number 88. That is David Freeman, as I was told in between stanzas there. So thank you so much for letting me know that. Back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks. They send it all the way down. Looks like it might be far enough for icing. As the puck crawls its way across the goal line, icing is the call with 8 minutes and 16 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. 5-0 Wallingford out in front. So you see Freeman out there on left wing. Still wearing Eric Lindros' old number 88, though, which I like to see. I never liked the Flyer as much as an Islander fan, but I sure did like Eric Lindros. Didn't like him when he went to the Rangers, of course, but, you know. A lot of guys I like end up on the Rangers. Yager, Theo Fleury, back to the blue line, letting the shot go, deflected in front, bouncing puck, goes off the stick and off the post, came back in front dangerously, turning, wheeling, Holt got the flipper on that. And a nice stop there. As letting the shot go there was Cavanaugh. A delayed penalty coming up here against the Seahawks. Back to the blue line, stepping into it. No, I think it's against Wallingford now. I stand corrected. High sticking is going to be the call as Moore touches up. So a power play for the Seahawks here for 60 seconds. You might call it a minute. As headed to the sin bin now is number 48. Is that Cavanaugh? So Cavanaugh's got a couple of goals and now a penalty. If he gets an assist, that'll be a youth hockey Gordie Howe hat trick. Again, because they won't let the kids fight. All right, 7:56 left to go here in the second stanza. Face-off going to come deep in the Seahawks zone. And the Seahawks are on the power play now, deep in the Wallingford zone, excuse me. And taking the face-off now is Julian Norge, King Julian, as I'm sure his friends call him. If not, they should. Wallingford, Mignosa, lining up on the other side, but that's okay. You got to remember something, folks. This is the Squirt division, and a lot of guys and gals out there, it's their first time playing on a full sheet of ice, so it's okay. These things happen. Never be afraid to make a mistake, kids. Never be afraid to make a mistake. The Seahawks have a left and right wing. That pleases the broadcaster as it comes back to the blue line. Sent away to center now. A chance short-handed now for Wallingford. Breaking away with it is Reynolds. Reynolds at the dot, walking in, pulls the trigger, snaps it home. He scores! Waylon Reynolds with a burst of speed there, short-handed, caught up to the puck. Left no doubt as he snipers it home. A real hard low shot there, a couple of feet off the ice. And Wallingford extends the lead. 6-0 is the score. All right. Nice shot there by Reynolds. Short-handed. And here comes Norge now. Norridge down the left wing. Norridge got a man in front. That was Fisher. Norridge, nice job to battle and get the puck back. Trying to get it in front. Closed off there by Moore. That one goes through the wickets there, the goaltender, and comes out the other end. Sent all the way down. And there's chased down now by Wizalewski. Wizalewski lets it go. If you're short-handed and you ice the puck, it is still icing in USA Youth Hockey. But I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to be king of hockey. And I have applied for the position multiple times. You've heard me say it multiple times. If I was king, we'd be playing hockey right now because you'd be able to ice the puck when you're shorthanded. Believe it or not, the late offsides would be reinstituted. The kids would be able to play 5 minutes of 5-on-5 sudden death or sudden life overtime should games end up tied at the end of regulation. I don't know why they don't let kids do that. I know they say, oh, we got to get the Zamboni on the ice. Really? 5 more minutes? Everybody can wait. A kid should have the opportunity to score a game winner in overtime. That's just me. 5-on-5, too. None of this 3-on-3 garbage that the NHL does. Well, we'll see. If they allow me to be king, I'm not interested in being president or having a Congress or a parliament or whatever it is they call these days. I want a complete monarchy. And, you know, monarchies aren't that bad so long as you agree with the monarch. All right, here's DeAmbria now. DeAmbria couldn't get the puck in. Here's Williams now. Williams on the backhand. As Wallingford will send it in. Fisher will give chase with 6.5 minutes left to go here. In the second stanza, Wallingford on top. Off the boards. Good angle there. I imagine that young lad might be quite the billiards player. Chased down by Moore. Moore puts the brakes on. Good D to offense. Pass there quickly by Moore. Wallingford over the blue line. Fighting through traffic now, trying to get to it. Great job by Fisher on the back check to break it up. Oh, that was a tremendous hustle play there by number 14 in white. Here comes Harrell now. Harrell carrying the puck out to center ice. Tapping for it, calling for it. Getting the puck now. Down the right wing come the Seahawks. DeAmbra tried to go cross ice. Good stick in the passing lane there. And here comes Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh back the other way. Offsides is the call. The second period, one of the doors on the bench is inside the blue line, so they made a line change. Caused it to go offsides. All right, under 6 minutes to go now here. In the second stanza, you're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Coming up next, a Pee Wee battle between our Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks and the Hamden Dragons. And that'll be followed by a Bantam battle. It's the Hamden Dragons. Maybe they took the bus down here. They had their Mites team here earlier. Their Pee Wee team's here today, as is their Squirt team. And tonight at 5:10, Seahawks midget team or U18 team is going to be taking on the Eagles of Enfield right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Little early evening contest. As face-off is dropped, Littlefield chases it down, hops over to stick of Mooney. That's tracked now by Essig. Essig at the blue line, sending it in on sides is the call. And a good one there. Behind there it goes now McGulphy, number 52 on it there. McGulphy with the puck. McGulphy, short range pass there. Good breakout by the Seahawks as Mooney receives the pass. Couldn't get it out though, as it was kept in nicely by Wallingford. Here they come now back the other way. Got it down low. Tough angle shot. No. Keeping it on the stick. Getting it back in front. Seabutton one tire push away. The rebound chopping at him. That just missed. As chopping at the man there was Freeman. Didn't like the Wallingford Hawks standing near his goalkeeper. Oh, that pleases the broadcaster. As he was chopping, looking like Paul Bunyan down at Kavanaugh. Of course, you know, some people might frown on such things, but again, I'm a goaltender, and I see a player doing that in front of their goalkeeper. And I'll tell you what, that brings a smile to my face, and I like smiling, because when you smile, you release endorphins. Among the boards now, Freeman. I thought I heard a whistle. Well, there's no whistle game. I thought I heard a whistle, but play allowed to continue. Freeman staying with it, pushing it up ahead now. A foot race ensuing as McGulphy tried to get to it. There's McGulphy on it now. McGulphy on the backhand for Littlefield. Mooney out there. Reinick and Freeman on D. Freeman with the long reach there. Took out his man. Here comes Wallingford now down the right wing, trying to cut to the center, letting the shot go. Saved by Holt. The rebound! Eludes the on-rushing wing there. His bodies collide. McGulphy comes together there with Reynolds. Wallingford lost the handle on the puck, and here come the Seahawks now. They got a man up ahead on the change. They see him and get it to him. That was Norridge, but tracked down now by Moore. Moore over the blue line. Oh, Mr. Official. A young lad is hustling back to the blue line like that. Give him the benefit of the doubt and wave that off. Come on, man. 4:15 left to go. Now, the refs do a great job, but you see a young lad on his horse busting his butt to get back to the blue line. I'll tell you what, I'm waving that off 11 times out of 10. But that's just me. He was offsides, though. I mean, if we want the right call, I would have waved that off just because of the effort. You gotta, reward effort, ladies and gentlemen. Results are irrelevant if the effort is there. The results will be terrible if the effort isn't there anyway. So that's not necessarily the results that count. Here's Williams now. Williams offsides at the blue line. Now that one was offside. By a half a step. Well, these things happen. Well, that's okay. That's okay. I'd rather have a young lad or lady offsides because they're hustling up the ice than 3 steps onside because they're lollygagging at center ice. Like I said, never, ever, ever be afraid to make a mistake. That's the worst mistake anyone can make. Salmon with the puck now. Make a mistake at 100 miles an hour, and if it doesn't work out, hockey stop and get back. You can do that on the ice, and it works out in life, too. Trying to get the puck out, kept in by Wallingford, looking to pull the trigger. Norridge came over. Came back to the blue line. That's chased down now and kept in by Moore. Moore lost the handle on it. Here's Norridge now. Back the other way through the neutral zone, stepping to the outside. Julian Norridge. Norridge hounded there by Moore. There's Moore. Did a nice job there to take the real estate away. It's coming in. There was Ponsalem. Chance now for the Seahawks as they win the battle down low. Back to the blue line it goes. Cleared and kept in by Williams. Williams lets the shot go. Doesn't get through. Comes right back to him. Williams left it there. Centering it across there. Mizarek got it in front. And out to center it goes now. Broken up nicely. Good play there by Wasilewski. Mishchazik. Still, I'm going to get that right sooner or later. Mishchazik. All right, icing is the call with 2 minutes and 53 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Of course, next week, we're going to have the home opener for the Norwich Hockey Club as they play right here as well. If you haven't had a chance to tune into any of those games, boy, oh boy, those young boys can fly out there. And a little birdie told me a big announcement coming soon from the Norwich Hockey Club, so stay tuned. That should be coming any day now, and I, for one, am greatly looking forward to it, I can assure you. That one sent out to center, and the Seahawks will track it back down now. Quickly on to McGolfy. McGolfy on the backhand there. Lost the handle on it. Here comes Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh wheeling and dealing. Kavanaugh chopping at him as he went through. The rebound still loose. Jabbing at it and sent down on his bum there is Kavanaugh. There's a nice stop there by Holt. As Reineck came all the way back to make a diving effort there. Kavanaugh fought through the diving check, got the shot away, and the netminder Holt did a nice job to make that stop. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the second stand. 6-0 Wallingford leading. The face-off now. Deep in the Seahawks zone. Kept in nicely there by Mignoza. Seahawks got to it, but wouldn't settle down for Fisher. Good hustle by Fisher out to the blue line, though. And then you see Fisher hustling back to get back and help out his goaltender. See, that's exactly what I was talking about a minute ago. The results weren't there. The puck hopped over Fisher's stick. But what we got to take away from that was the young lad made a beeline for the blue line and then made a beeline back to help out his goaltender. Not that it hopped over his stick. They might hop over your stick 1 out of 10 times, and that's okay. But you keep that effort up, you keep that intensity, you keep that determination up, and things will turn out your way more times than not. Nice chopping out and keeping the puck in there was Kavanaugh. Behind the net now on it there is Gastilo. Got Stylo behind the net, trying to get the puck back in front. He's met there by Diambra. As it does come in front now, goes wide of the goaltender behind the net. On it there is Wallingford. 1:40 left to go in the second stanza. Nice pass out in front. Kavanaugh on the backhand, couldn't get it through. Bouncing puck collides the backhand, steered aside by Holt. Into the corner, on it there is Minor Frank. She gets it back in front, and it's covered up by the netminder Holt. And there'll be no further play. 1:27 left to go here in the second stanza. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today and be here for our 5th season of Seahawk coverage. I was telling the wife the other day, I was a little bit disappointed. We should have had a 5th season logo, anniversary logo made up. Could have got it on all the gear and on the screen and on the ice. And I can't draw or anything, so I don't know, we'd have to hire an artist or something. So we see 2 left wings out there for Wallingford. And sent back to the blue line, unabated. The left wing for the Seahawks got to the blue line, and Mooney got it out to center. That's another reason you don't leave a wing uncovered. They got nobody between them and the blue line. There's Mooney now. Mooney stepped into there, but Mooney keeps the legs turning. Mooney got it up ahead. Here's Mooney now. Mooney down, and Freeman behind the net gives chase. Freeman gets to it. He lets the shot go. Tough angle shot. Mooney chopping out into the side of the net. Still loose. They're digging. They're mucking. They're doing their homework in there as it comes back to Mooney. Mooney's got Freeman in front. Freeman doing battle in front of the net there. Back to the blue line it comes. Rolling puck now. Williams steps up, but it's chopped out to center. And the Seahawks will recover there. Ponsalem. He'll send it back in quickly now. And the Seahawks now with a 3-on-2 back the other way. Nice job by Mooney to stay on sides at the blue line. As Wallingford got it there. And they got a man fresh off the bench. And back the other way now. Here comes Gastalia. Gastalia sending it into the corner. Waverly Gastalia trying to get it out in front. That goes off a stick and ends up behind the net. Seahawks got 5 guys in the corner. There's a lot of orange people open out there. Just simple math. As Freeman will recover the puck now. Freeman got it back to the blue line. That's knocked down more and more. Lets the shot go. Got a lot on it. As Williams harnesses his inner Diego Maradona there and kicks it over into the corner. Walks with it there. Trying to center it was Reynolds. Reynolds got a man in front. That's Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh lurking. Nice job by Mooney to go get the puck. As the buzzer sounds, the second stanza comes to a close. We'll be right back with the third and final chapter of this unwritten story about ready to be unveiled right before your very eyes and ears. Here, exclusively on Solu. 6-0 is the score. No, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. The third and final stands are about ready to get underway here. This has been all Wallingford thus far. Seahawks looking to get on the board. The Seahawk effort has been there, though. I like a lot of things I'm seeing from the boys and girls in white, yellow, and blue. But you don't want to take anything away from Wallingford. They played an excellent game. They lead this one right now. All right, face off at center ice. Wallingford in orange, Seahawks in white. The third and final chapter of his unwritten story now being unveiled right before your very eyes and ears here on Solu. Sent ahead, Wallingford trying to get to it. That's knocked down. Lost in the feet there, Reineck. Reineck on the backhand, couldn't get it out. Hawks walk in, let the shot go. That just missed. And getting a lot on it there was Kavanaugh. Wallingford only with 2 subs, though, but doesn't seem to be affecting them at all. They don't seem to be fatigued in any way. Here's Moore. Moore with the puck, chopped that. Back the other way now. Here comes Norwich. Norwich hounded from behind, pulled down. Might we see a penalty shot? Was he in the clear enough? We'll see what the ref says. Tripping is the call there. I'd like to see a penalty shot there myself, but that's just me, the most exciting play in hockey. Now, don't get me wrong. I despise shootouts at the end of overtime. I hate teams getting a point for losing. But I do like a penalty shot in the middle of the game. But I guess it wasn't a penalty shot. But you know what? 6-0 is the score. Maybe you call it. But it wasn't to be. All right. So power play for the Seahawks as Norwich was pulled down right at the blue line. That's a good penalty, though. You don't let the guy just walk in on your goaltender, you know. If he's all alone, dive at his legs, take him out. These things happen. All right, so that's Kavanaugh. And Kavanaugh's got as many penalties as goals today. 2 goals, 2 penalties. That's a nice day. That means you're engaged. He may even have an assist already. I'm not sure. All right, up ahead now. Here comes Norwich. Norwich sidesteps the check, pulled down again, left the puck now. Here comes Fisher. Fisher to the outside. At the dot, pulls the trigger. Big stop. The rebound. There is none. And there'll be no further play. Nice stop there by Lukowitz Fort. As Fisher stepped to his left and let the quick shot go. I like that. You get a little bit in the clear. Let the shot go before the goaltender has a chance to set his feet. And it was a nice shot, a nice save by Lukowitz Fort. All right, Norwich leaning in now to take the draw. King Julian. Yeah, King Julian on the first NHC team. Julian Evian Bork. He had a hyphenated name as well. All right, in the corner now. Here's Moore. Moore to the forehand. Good play there. Boy, I tell you, this young lady could play D. She was on there, could have went to the backhand and went to the forehand. When you're facing the wall, facing your own goaltender, you always want to go out on the forehand if you can. That's exactly what we saw Miss Moore do right there. Good play there by Moore. If you're facing your goaltender and you're a defenseman or defense lady, you always want to go out on the forehand. If you go out on the backhand, the chances of it getting out drop drastically. 10:47 left to go here in the third and final stanza. 20 seconds remaining on the power play for the Seahawks. Wallingford leading the affair in their orange sweaters. Reynolds now leaning in to take the draw. He wins it, but Fisher almost got to it there. He was almost off to the races. Fisher's having a good day. Really like the effort. And Fisher jabbing at it there, taken away by Minor Frank. Stepping up is Williams. Williams to the outside. Williams tried to get it back to Fisher. Good rink vision there by Matty. Back to the blue line, and Williams knocks it down. Williams lets the shot go. Doesn't get all the way through. Cleared and back out to the blue line where Williams will recover. Williams knows that he's got some teammates off sides there, so he carried it back to center. Here comes Williams now, straight away. Williams with a head of steam over the blue line, trying to step to the outside. Poke checked away. Good defensive effort there by Wallingford, and back the other way now. Here they come. Down the right wing is Reynolds. Reynolds trying to slide it over, got it in front, getting to it on the backhand. Big stop there, getting the flipper on it was Holt. Rebound came right back to Wallingford. Tough angle shot, can't get it back in front is Minor Frank. Here's a chance now in front. Big stop, Holt the rebound. Holt will hold on, and there'll be no further play. No, wait, it's still loose. I apologize. I thought it was under his mitts. Play allowed to continue. All right, well, as the great Megamind once said, you were right. I was less right. One of the greatest lines in any cartoon movie ever made. Sent back out to center. Megamind's one of the greatest cartoon movies ever made. Of course, The Incredibles. will and always shall be number one. As The Incredibles and as everything else when it comes to cartoon movies. I know somebody, oh, nice hit there by the official. Lays the lumber into him there, gets away with it. The other official should have put his arm up, just in jest. Sent all the way down. Now he has a chance. Now Gastalia at the goal line. Tough angle shot. Nice job by Holt to hold on and drag the pad. Deflected in front there by Minor Frank, and it goes just wide. Holt did a nice job there to hold on to the post and keep that pad parallel to the ground, perpendicular to the sky. Well, no, would it be? No, I guess it would still be parallel to the sky. All right, well, my daughter's taking geometry, as you can see. I helped her with it the other night. Turns out she asked me not to help her with her homework anymore. I couldn't figure out why. Sent ahead now. Chance for the Seahawks as a foot race ensues at the blue line. Trying to catch up to it there was Solomon, but caught from behind and picked up there by Moore. Off the boards, D'Ambra. Tried to keep the puck in. Wallingford trying to get it out at the blue line. They do. Solomon did a nice job to circle back. As it's sent in by the Hawks, Reineck now. We'll get to the puck with 8:10 to go right in front of the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's got a penalty for the Seahawks today. And on and now is Gastalia. Gastalia with the puck. Came back out to center. And Wallingford will recover there. Refs have done a real nice job here today letting the boys and girls play, though. Here comes Kavanaugh off the turnover. Kavanaugh likes the shot. Go big stop. The rebound. Another save. Another rebound as Minor Frank jamming at it. And Kavanaugh as well. And the whistle blown dead there. What a stop there by Holt. As Wallingford was digging at the goaltender there. Well, you always want to dig and dig and dig until the whistle and then dig one more time for good measure. That's a great job by Holt to hold on. 7:44 left to go here in the third and final stanza. Wallingford looking for another one. The Seahawks did a nice job there. Holding on. Good stop by Holt. Good couple of saves by Holt. Really like the way Minor Frank went back for the rebound. That was Mooney. Won the face-off, digging along the boards and couldn't get it out. Kept in by Kavanaugh. Along the boards now. Seahawks trying to get the puck out. They do get it out to center. And it's chased down there by Wallingford's number 97, Adam Essig. Essig turned it over. Here comes Mooney now. Mooney at the blue line. Mooney protecting the puck. Mooney down the left wing. Mooney fighting. Got the shot away. Big stop. The rebound line there. Trying to get to it. There was Freeman. What a power move there by Lydia Muni. She would not be denied. And she just fought through the checks. Kept the legs turning and got a real nice shot away. And Freeman was getting to the cooker for the rebound. But the goaltender, Lukowicz Fort, held the fort. Literally and figuratively. Sending it in now on sides at the blue line. Reineck did a nice job to step up there. And here comes Freeman. He has it knocked away on the back check. Good back checking it. Boy, both of these teams doing a real nice job on the back check today as it's sent in. That was McNoser on the last back check. She did a nice job to catch up to Freeman. Freeman now along the boards. He wins the battle and sends it in. A rolling puck just wide of the keeper. On in the corner now, McNoser. McNoser with the puck. McNoser hard off the boards, and out the center it goes. Reineck will knock it down, send it back in, and it's an automatic whistle. 6.5 minutes left to go in the affair. Wallingford leading this one. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Again, coming up next, the Bantam Dragons pay visit. Pee Wee battle, U12 battle. So Southeastern Connecticut Southeast, what did I say? Bantam Dragons play a Pee Wee hockey team? No. The Pee Wee Hamden Dragons take on the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Pee Wees. It should be a good affair. Hamden wearing their beautiful green sweaters here today. They got such nice gear. I love all the Hamden gear. I love the logo, the old school dragon. Love the arena. Love the Lou. Great place to broadcast from. We have the privilege of broadcasting a lot of the Cheshire Rams, state champs last year, high school games from there. They had a tremendous year last year in their 50th anniversary season 2 to win the state title. Doesn't get any better than that. Like a Hollywood script. See, now in the offensive zone, they have a right and left wings. In the neutral zone, they have a right and left wing. In the offensive zone, they leave one of the wings uncovered. I know you want to get more people in front of the net, and I always say get to the cooker. Don't get me wrong. But there's a time and place for everything. As the great Sammy Hagar once said. All right, offsides is the call. Right at the blue line. 5:50 left to go here in the affair. Game number 2 of 5 on today's docket. Fisher out there with McAuliffe and Williams. Norridge, that's center ice, and on right wing, Chazik. Fisher almost got it by the defenseman there, but it was chopped out. A good play by Wallingford's number 97, Essig. Sent all the way down. On it there is Ingrid Moore. Moore, you see her again, turn to the forehand. Good job there, though, by Norridge to apply some pressure. As Wallingford got it out to center, sending it all the way down. I think it's going to go for icing. Icing is the call with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the affair. And a real good one here today. Not necessarily maybe on the scoreboard, but I like a lot of the things I'm seeing from the Seahawks here today. It's very easy to find the positives, ladies and gentlemen. It's a choice. All right, here's Fisher now. Fisher out there with Harrell. Solomon at the blue line. Along with Reineck. Reineck's had a good game. Face-off won by the Seahawks, back for Reineck. Reineck got it down low. Beautiful pass up ahead. DeAmbro letting the shot go. Came right back to him. Couldn't get the second one away. As Moore took it away and now deflects it off the boards. It's got a lot of English on it. It's dying, looking like a 9-iron from Tiger Woods. Getting back to it, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Holt. There's Moore now getting it back out in front. That one hit a body and rolls away. What a play by Moore. She passed it up the boards, got to it herself, put tremendous English on it. The puck stopped just inside the blue line. She would have scored. She would have got a goal and an assist. Walking in, letting the shot go. They score! Minor Frank buries the biscuit yet again. Her second goal of the morning by number 18. And Wallingford will increase the lead. 7-0 is your score. And if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, when the scoreboard gets a little lopsided, we don't keep it as updated. So it is 7-0 though. All right. Face off at center ice. 5 minutes left to go in the affair. Just under 5 minutes as Freeman wins the draw. Sent in now for Salmon coming over. Chopping at it there. Looking like Paul Bunyan. But kicking it ahead. Nice job by Wallingford to get the puck in deep. Here's Harrell now. Trying to get the puck out. That's kept in. And sent out to center. That's knocked down there by Mignoza. Mignoza couldn't send it in. Here comes a chance now for Freeman. Freeman knocks it down at the blue line at the dot. Pulls the trigger. Big stop there by the netminder Lukowicz. Fort, and there'll be no further play. Oh, Freeman did a real nice job to knock that puck forward. Chased it down, got a nice shot away, but a good stop again by the netminder Lukowicz Fort. Luke. One of his friends call him LL. LL Cool J, the goaltender, or LL Cool Forte, the goaltender. Oh, that might just work, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody get on the phone to my attorney, Ive Rossman. I think we might have an NIL right there. LL Cool Forte, in between the pipes. Oh, yeah, that's got an NIL written all over it, people. Here's a chance now. Freeman letting the shot go, and that just missed. Good quick shot there by Freeman. He's got it away quickly. Had a lot of mustard on it, too. Sometimes I prefer mayonnaise, but mustard's always good. Here's Freeman now chasing it down. Having a real nice shift. Sent out to center, and Williams will give chase. Matty Williams with a spinning puck to contend with. He gets things to settle down. He turns to his forehand. Williams now pulls it to the outside, skating down the right wing, wheeling and dealing. Making his way through traffic, chopped away there and sent back out by Moore. Moore has been nothing short of a brick wall back there as it's sent in by Freeman. Off the boards it comes now. Wanted there is Moore. Moore turning to her forehand. Moore with the puck now. Moore up along the boards and out. Another nice play there by Moore. Williams will track it down. He gets a lot on it. Chops at it. Sends it all the way down. Moore on it there. Moore will pick up the puck now. Moore eyes up, heads up. Sees that she's got a little bit of time rounding the net now like Bobby Orr. Hard off the glass. Cleared but not out. Kept in nicely there by Wazlewski. Wazlewski lost the handle on it. Sent away to center. And here comes back the other way now Gastalia. Gastalia over the blue line at the dot. Cutting in. Walking in. Pulls the trigger. Holt to save the rebound. Williams comes flying by to get a big chunk of his man. And that's going to draw a penalty. As Williams was just coming back to break up the play there. And ran into his man a little bit aggressively, but he was just You can even see Matty was just reaching for the puck. He just happened to collide with the forward who was reaching for the puck. So hopefully the young lad's okay. There is a penalty called. I can't argue with the penalty from the ref. I think it's the right call, even though the intention wasn't there from Williams. Clearly, he was going for the puck, but hopefully the young lad that he crashed into will be all right. All right, here we go. Right back to his feet. That's what we like to see. And hopefully just got the wind knocked out of him a little bit. So Williams going to be headed to the sin bin. 1 minute for checking, I assume, or roughing or interference. We'll see what the ref calls here. As Williams gets escorted over to the sin bin. Let's see what the call is here on my main man, Matty. Best cookie maker in the league, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait for Christmas when Matty makes his cookies. Oh, my God, they're the most delicious cookies in the world. All right, so 2 minutes for checking or roughing, I imagine, is the call or interference. And again, that was just a hustle play. Chance in front now, steered aside, tracking it down, looking for the hat trick is Minor Frank. She lets the shot go and a nice stop there by the goaltender. Well, Nova, Minor Frank looking for the hat trick. Kavanaugh looking for the hat trick. And if you get a hat trick, ladies and gentlemen, you get to name what flavored ice cream you get on the way home, which is a good rule that USA Hockey has. And 2 left wings again here for Wallingford. You gotta like Minor Frank, really looking to wiggle her way in there. The Seahawks need to get a wing on that wing, though. The Seahawks have no one on that wing. Oh, boy. All right, Norwich with it now. Here's Norwich. Norwich makes a move at the blue line, and away he comes now. Julian Norwich down the left wing, hounded from behind there by Moore. Into the corner it goes now. Moore lays the lumber into him. Gave him a little bit of forearm shiver there. Oh, John Cena would be pleased. That one comes out to center. Reineck lost the handle on it. And back the other way now. Here comes Wallingford walking in, looking to pull the trigger, letting the shot go. Big stop. The rebound is underneath the pad. And there'll be no further play as Gastalia broke in and let the shot go there. 2:14 left to go here in the affair. 23 seconds remaining on the penalty to Williams. We'll see if Williams can sneak out of the box all quiet, like perhaps behind the defense. He could just lurk there so the Seahawks can get him the puck. Like a shark with his fins sticking out of the water. Nice move with the blue line as the Seahawks come away with it. Good puck handling skills there, protecting the puck. Norwich steps around the defenseman, walking in, chopping at him there was Essig to break the play up. Good defensive play there by Adam Essig. Kept in by McGulphy. McGulphy did a nice job to keep that puck in. Minor Frank trying to get it out. McGulphy digging, mucking, did win the puck now, and here comes Norwich. Norwich will chase it down. Norwich in the corner there. Norwich, the lacrosse and trombone player. Probably not at the same time, but you never know. They keep these kids today very busy. All right, 1:34 left to go here in the affair. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Cameraman here today, Mr. Aiden Manor. Behind the lens yet again, back for year number 2. Can't believe the guy came back after last year's torture, but here he is. He must be a glutton for punishment, this young man. Nothing else would make any sense. All right, face off deep in the Wallingford zone. Fisher won it for Harrell. Harrell got it out in front. They jab at it. In the neighborhood was Diembra. Came back to the blue line for Solomon. Turns out it there. He sends it back in, and offsides is the call because there's no delayed offsides in USA Youth Hockey. So rather than playing hockey right now, we're watching the ref pick up the puck. 1:30 left to go in the affair. All right, Harrell on left wing. The Amber on right wing, Fisher at center, Williams and Pulsalin, your defense partners out there. And the face-off won by Wallingford, and away comes Fisher now. Trying to track it down, Burton Fisher. Nice job to recover there by Moore. As it's sent behind the net. It's left there and picked up by Wallingford. Wallingford with the puck now, trying to get out is Essig. Essig got the puck up to Minor Frank. Minor Frank looking for the hat trick over the blue line, offside. By half a step there was Reynolds. Well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'd rather have a young lady or lad offsides by half a step because they're hustling, and 3 strides behind the play, lollygagging. So it's okay. They can learn to stop. They'll learn about the blue line. These things happen. That's all right. You don't mind that. All right, 1:10 left to go. Wallingford going to get 2 points on the road here today at the Rose Garden. I like the effort by the Seahawks. A lot of good things. Here's a chance now. Will it die before he gets to the goaltender? It does. Big stop by Holt. The rebound for the hat trick. Minor Frank lets the shot go, and Holt got the flipper on. That'll cover up. Oh, Nova Minor Frank right there looking for the hat trick. But a couple of big stops there by the netminder, Connor Holt. Under a minute to play now in the affair. The face-off now deep. And in the Seahawks zone. Reineck in to take the face-off. To the right of the goaltender, Holt. Face-off won by the Seahawks, trying to get it in front. They do for the hat trick, pulling the trigger. She scores! Nova Minor Frank completes the hat trick, burying the biscuit there off the face-off for Wallingford. And like I said, that means that she gets to name what flavored ice cream they get on the way back home to Wallingford. Might she go for mint chocolate chip? Perhaps chocolate chip cookie dough? Perhaps cookies and cream. And she gets a nice round of applause from the Wallingford faithful. So congratulations there to young Miss Nova Minor Frank. That is why you get to the cooker. A hat trick for that young lady. How about that? All right, sent all the way in. Hawks on it there, trying to get it back out in front now, pulling the trigger. Big stop, the rebound! Pushed just wide as Holt made a couple of saves there as Kavanaugh. Also looking to get a hat trick, was in the neighborhood. He may actually have a hat trick. There was a goal. I wasn't sure if it was his or somebody else's. So he may already be thinking about what flavored ice cream he wants on the way home. And if that is the case, sir, I apologize for not realizing it. I'm not sure who scored that goal. So if you get one here, then you'll put, any doubt aside. I don't know if there's going to be enough time, though. If the ref calls icing with 6 seconds left in an 8-goal game as it crawls across the blue. Oh, my goodness. Icing is the call with 8 seconds to go. That's all right. Was it the young lad that called? It was. Well, he's training, so that's okay. They should let me train the officials. We'd be watching the Bantam game right now. All right, this is going to do it with 8 seconds left to go. The face-off deep in the Seahawks zone. Face-off Kavanaugh looking for the hat trick himself, or the confirmed hat trick, I guess we could say. Not going to happen there. As it comes back out to center, and there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. This one comes to a close. And your Solu top dog of the affair. Normally, if a goaltender gets a shutout, we give it to the goaltender, but I got to give it to number 18, Nova Minor Frank, the young lady. Got the hat trick here today. So an impressive performance by the Wallingford Hawks as they get 2 points on the road here today. And they're going to leave here with a convincing victory of 8-0. Well, for my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Aiden Matter, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Once again, your final, the Wallingford Hawks. They get bragging rights for Hawks in the state here today as they take this one on the road 8-0. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be right back in about 15, 20 minutes with the start of a Pee Wee affair as they hand the Dragons papers. And once again, your final, the Wallingford Hawks 8, Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 0. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this one.